Hello and welcome, Pauleh here, and I plan on doing a bit more maintenance to my world today. First of all, I had tried to make a stairway up to here, and I don't really know what happened to it, to be honest. It kind of went all over the place, as you can see. So, but now that I look at it, I kind of like this little pathway it's made. So I think what I want to do is continue it all the way across there, but I'm just having a quick look here on how to do this. See, what I've got there is kind of uneven, so I think I'm gonna tidy this up somehow. Possibly. Ooh. Okay, won't be going near that, and we'll just stick this dirt block here. That will grow, and that fixes this little issue. Although I do need to rectify this little problem. So I noticed that some parts, like say over at my fortress, that inside the grass is somewhat yellowy, like it's on sand. Now I think the reason for that is, and this is just a guess, because it generates, the new biome code. I can only assume that it would treat this, the existing chunks as, whatever biome it should be. So if this grass was, say, yellow, it would stand to reason that this would be a sand biome if it wasn't for the fact I'd already generated this world in 1.7. But I believe this is more of a swamp area, because if you make a new world with the seed Pauleh's world, you'll start off over there, and that's where the spider spawner would be, if any of you remember that. So, but yeah, at first I wasn't sure why, but it slowly dawned on me that's the reason. So one thing I don't like is having blocks on top of other blocks that you can see like that, but that's fixed now. Now, I do plan on fixing that bridge going across. Maybe not all of it, but I want to get a design down for the beams. Now, it's a bit of a problem just because it's like so freaking long, so it's going to take quite a while for me to get that finished, but hopefully it's not too bad. It's going dark. I'm just going to replace this, and I'm going to go and fast forward to daytime, because I need to go pick up something. So give me a moment. Okay, so before I continue on, one thing I would like to do to that bridge is to add vines here and there, perhaps over the ocean and so on, just to make it a bit more detailed. But I forgot to grab the vines I had stored over at my other place, and I figured, I'll show you lot where they are, just in case you get on here and want to get them yourself. Now, the other thing is, there are some pretty cool sites, because when I originally went here, generate the new chunks, you have where the old world and the new world meet, as in 1.7 and 1.8, and they are pretty cool, so I figured they're worth showing you. And as you can see here, all this is like the grass looks dried out, the trees look dried out. This is what I was talking about when, if this was a 1.8 generated world, this would all be a desert. At least in my opinion, that's how I think that's the cause of it, so don't quote me to that. So, let's, that was close, and that's a pretty cool cave. See, I'm having trouble with my space bar, so trying to jump over stuff is starting to be a bit deadly. Sometimes it will work, sometimes it won't. And if you remember when I first came here in one of my very early episodes, we have the all the snow biome that was there. And I might come back here and build something there, possibly around Christmas time. So we get some snow. So we're getting close, although it's still quite a trek. I believe I went to, I think it was a full day and night cycle the first time I made it this way. The biomes here. Try and stick to the path I went to last time, because the one thing I do not want to do is make the map file too big, especially since I'm distributing it a lot more regularly than I originally planned to. So speaking of, there will be a new, well, this is episode 58, so at episode 60 there will be a new world save up on my website pauleh.com, so make sure you keep an eye on that and get ready to check it out. Oh, I miss snow biomes. I'm pretty sure it was snowing at one point when they added weather, although I can't remember now. So we're getting close. There is a really, really weird... There it is. It's loading slow. This like giant flats. I'm assuming it was a mountain that's gone wrong, but I definitely plan to come back and build here at some point. As you can see, it's like a... Well, that is wild. I'm not quite sure what to do here because of how it's done, but perhaps I'll make some steps going into it, set up there, make it just like a giant temple face or something along those lines. I have a plan either way. Okay, try not to break the ice. We should be coming up to the Land's End on here. Although when I originally came I went a really wacky way for all the dangerous terrain, whereas here I just simply need to walk on the ground. Okay, we should be coming close. Shears don't have too much life left in them, but they'll do for now. That does look cool though. I'll have to go back and build. Not sure what yet. Little island looks like it needs a build on it as well. And here we go. This was the here's the swamp biome next to my winter wonderland. So, and next to it, well behind it, there's actually a giant desert, but I haven't really explored it. Again, I don't want to expand it too much, so yeah, this is it, just in case any of you are interested. But I think what I'm going to do is after I get back, I'll make maybe a vine farm, let them grow just so I can recycle them. 14 will do, because I'll just let those grow. And yeah, this is it. So you can get to it now. I'm not going to explore any more of that because I do not want to make the map any bigger than it is. I've already been here, so it's not too bad. But I'm going to head back and then we're going to start on that bridge. Okay, so I was running and got lost, but I came upon that tower over there. And if you recall what this tower is, when I was adventuring at some point, I got somewhat lost and built that as a place to stay for the night. Now, luckily I've just seen the tree from the Bastion project, so I'm heading towards it now. It's still kind of annoying. So easy to get lost. All I was doing was following the clouds. But there we go, there it is. This feels like a nice area to build in. We'll have to do something over here. So, God knows how I missed all this. I must have gone too far that way. Okay, but the plan is, I want to build the supports on that bridge, or at least get a rough style down that, so I can continue it all the way along. Now, the only issue with this is it does, you know, I've had it go up and go down to go over mountains and various objects, so I'm debating how to deal with that when I get to that section. Here we go. There's my sand keep. And it hasn't burnt down again, so that's good. But enough of that, let's get over to... We need to be over there. What's the quickest way? Okay. I don't really have an idea on how to do this. I'm just thinking perhaps curve it so they'll each have a curve in between. Before I do anything, I need to get up there, so... So let's just say... We use this as a starting point. Now, how curved this needs to be, I do not know. Of course, I cannot reach. So, now it also depends what the gap will be in between. I could make it a 2 gap, or it could also be a 3 gap. 3 gap would be easier, but I think a 2 gap would look nicer. And this has all been done for one purpose, so... Oh! Ow. Better eat up, I don't wanna get too far down. Okay, so... Let me just get this... So, I think that's about right, and that's a good size. Still need to, but this will be part of the step back. I wonder, to me that doesn't look right, and I wonder if it's because it's right on the edge. There's too much side going on. So how would it be if I built it inside. We'll soon find out. What am I doing? I seem to be doing this the hard way. Okay, now I need to get rid of all this. Now what I want to do is get rid of all these spare. Can already tell it looks nicer. This will be a tedious job, but at least once I got the idea down, it's not going to be too bad. Actually, how would that look if on the outside, inside, another inside there, so it's a middle support, then another outside curve? Not sure, but I know it's getting late, so I'm going to go ahead and get somewhere safe, and I'll finish this up and show you what I've got. Okay, just a quick update. This is what the bridge is going to look like once it's done. Although this side you ain't really going to be able to see it, but what I'm doing is putting torches in between them as well, keep them lit up, so from a distance, you know, they look kind of cool. But I decided to get rid of the extra line of stones. First of all, I can use them on the bridge. Secondly, they just don't need to be there. It's a bit of overkill, so I removed that. In here, these are going to be hollow. I probably could do with covering all these up, but for now I'm not too fussed. And yeah, I got a way to go yet. But let me just come back around here, show you the other side, because I have started on the actual top of the bridge itself. As you can see, I've got these going on. So when it's done, it's going to look like that basically, with those across the top. Getting there slow, but it'll look a lot better once that's all down. But it's just a time-consuming project, so there's no real rush on it. Maybe something I'll do every now and then. I just wanted to show you what design I was going to do. Now, with what little time I got left for this episode, I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. Not sure why or what I'm doing here, but I think it looks nice. Since I cocked that up, although I need something here, to be honest. I'm not sure what though. I've got to work it out. I'll decorate all this area, perhaps make a little garden of the sorts. Question is, how far do we want this to go? So this is all sand, so I may as well. So at least if I do that. going with this. And what the plan will be, fill this in, let the grass grow. Although I should keep in mind that I've done this here, that way I can come back and just, you know, get out all the sand from underneath it for glass. That way I don't have to tear up anything else. And yeah, we'll have this all boarded off. It looks pretty nice when it's done, although I don't like these bits. If anything, it's just to make it look a bit more, not sure what the word is, sharper, bolder. Not quite sure, and we can go with this piece. It's just to tidy everything up, really. I just think it looks weird having dirt on grass and dirt and grass on sand. So we'll fix this up, and maybe I'll border the edge around to there. Not sure yet, but yeah, should work out alright. Now I noticed I've got this here. I'm just wondering what to do with it. Half tempted to add in a door there, run it underneath from there to there. Perhaps another way to get across, because right now it's kind of a pain having to walk all the way along this coast bit. But we'll see. Anyway, that's it for this episode. I apologise, not much happened. I've shown you where to get vines should you want some when you get this world, but it's best just to use the ones I have and grow them yourself so you don't have to trek. You've seen the design I'm doing on the bridge. That is going to take a while. I do not know how long. I still have some unfinished projects I do need to do. The Bastion project I need to continue. I'm still trying to work out an idea for it. The treehouse I still need to make some modifications on, which I'll probably do next episode. We got the bridge, and there was one more which I've just forgot. Not sure. What I do need to do, oh actually, if anyone downloads this map and, sorry, I thought I saw something moving down there. If anyone downloads this map and you happen to find slimes, now normally I don't want to know the location of stuff because I like to discover it, but if you do happen to find any slimes in my world, please let me know the location, because I'm trying to get some slimes for pistons so we could do a little bit more interesting stuff. So that's on the table for something I want to do. Also, as far as the texture pack goes, after reading up on it, because I used the Doku Craft continuation project, they do not allow people to repackage and host the texture pack, so unfortunately I can't upload a copy of it. But all I've really done is use the texture pack. Everything that was originally in Doku Craft I kept, and then just picked a few extras. I mean, you can go through it yourself and pick, it's not hard, and it doesn't take very long, so I'm sorry about that. Anyway, thank you for watching. Check out Pauleh.com for news and updates, and Ashes HQ for the Minecraft server. Goodbye.